ended up building these businesses, selling them fairly quickly because there was no funding. There was no VC. There was none of those things. Like, when my brother and I started that business, the way we started it is that we got my dad to mortgage our house to start that business. And so, there was really a limit on how far you could take these businesses because there just wasn't that kind of support. Maybe you could get a little bit of bank financing if you managed to like scam them into lending you a little bit of money. And it was really funny. I remember we were working with one bank at the time, and we managed to kind of hustle them into lending us, I don't know, maybe it was $75,000 or $100,000 or whatever like that. And, we were growing like crazy because it was right at the kind of dawn of the internet and the start of the internet. And, everybody was all excited at the bank because we were a fast growing business, but, we had to keep going back for more money. Right. And the more we would go back, the more nervous that they would get. And they would require my brother and I to like sit through classes on like, how to manage cash flow and accounting and things like that. And I don't know, I was 23, 24 years old. What did I know? I was an idiot, right? Like I was just learning all this stuff as I went along. And so it was a really kind of funny dynamic. And you know what they say, when you just owe the bank a little bit of money, they got you. But, if you owe them a lot, you got them. And that was kind of the situation, right? So you had this ecosystem of people here in Montreal who were building these ISBs, and everybody sold relatively early. I mean, I think we all made good money. And then everybody went on to kind of do other things. So you had like guys like Joel Leonoff and Rory Olson who went on and started a company called Surefire, which is a payments business. Austin and Hamnet Hill went on and started businesses like Zero Knowledge and Radio Point, which was in like security networking. Garner Bornstein from Generation Net started something called Airborne Entertainment, all super, super successful businesses, all of them. And, my brother and I went on and got into fintech and started a direct access brokerage firm. So what you see is you start seeing these like little shoots, right, of ecosystem building where, we have a hit. We make a little bit of money. You take that money, you start kind of another business and you grow and expand and all that kind of stuff. But again, we were all investing in our own businesses. And it was kind of the mid-aughts, 2006, 2007, 2008, where you had some of these individuals who actually started like actively growing an ecosystem, at least here in Montreal.